So it's finally here in front of my house, and I will go on my first trip today where I'm gonna sleep in the Unimog. So yeah, let's do a little tour around the Unimog, because I built it up like a camper. Oh, no cars here. So I have the bed, the fridge, some clothes and other stuff, even a kitchen and recovery gear and a tripod. So yeah, let's hit the road to a friend and spend the night there drinking beers and have some fun. So I arrived by my friend Daan, and he owns a Mercedes van.
Hi.
And he is building a house and has a big garden. Let's do a little tour of your property, and I want to see the Mercedes, of course, and your other toys. So what are you doing here, or shall we go to there?
We are building and playing the garden. Let's start with the 9060 Holder. That's a nice little toy that we have to work the land.
Does it start in one go?
If I get a battery, it starts in one go.
Shall we put it in gear and put the diesel on and things like that?
I feel compression.
You need two big building Frisian guys of 2 meters big to start it manually. And it has compression.
Or is it now out of gear?
And he gives up after a mere 5 seconds of work.
Did you ever start it with this?
Once. And the day after I got this little starter engine.
Yeah, now we hear something.
Fuck it. I give up after 2 tries.
What's the plan with this trailer?
It's going to be a tiny house. For now it's storage, because storage is handy if you're building a house, and it's going to be a tiny house. So we're going to make some windows and doors in it, and poof, it's a tiny house. Because it's insulated, it's got a good roof, and it has wheels.
Will it still have a license plate?
Yep.
So it will be for behind the truck on high speed.
Sure.
That's nice.
Yep, you can go 90 kilometers per hour with it.
So you can also bring it to another country if you need to.
Definitely, yeah, it's a real tiny house and not a wannabe tiny house.
But behind my Unimog, this is kinda heavy. The Unimog can pull it, but on only low speed, like 25 kilometers an hour. So for in the village here, I can move it around, but not on any other road. I see a red Mercedes van here. Tell me what it is.
This is a 409 of 1980, and it's a petrol benzene version and not a diesel version. You can actually get into the city without getting fines, which is good fun.
But I don't want to go in the city with my Unimog.
That's your problem.
I mean, areas like this are much better to go with an Unimog.
Zeker weten. We have an 800 liters per minute pump.
PTO?
I don't know.
Power take off, axle from the gearbox.
Yep, definitely.
Okay, you have the cool big flashlight.
Yep, we have a really cool flashlight.
What's this?
I have no idea. I think it's related to the, or it's fireman stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. Please tell us what this is. We don't know. Feuerwehr Rüsselsheim in Koningsstatten.
Which is somewhere halfway South Germany. And it can actually hold 9 people. Legal, without seatbelts.
Nice.
So we can take this truck, drive it to Belgium, get wasted on beers, and drive back with all my friends. Which is good fun.
Yeah, I like the double caps. The only issue with this kind of van is it has no 4-wheel drive.
It's got double tires in the back.
But you don't want to have double tires in the off-road situation.
No, we don't go off-road.
Off-road is so much more fun.
And right now we're building a house, so we're not even driving it.
And what's in the back?
If you see in our plot, we do a lot of agricultural stuff. We make plants. So in the back of this fire truck is now 15,000 little plant pots. Normally it's a goldsmithing workshop. So normally you pull out your goldsmithing workbench and you drive all over Europe with festivals and nice stuff. But there's no festivals now, so we make plants. And you can climb on top. So if you want to be on top, climb now.
But if they had just that fixed like this, it would also work. But Germans want to make it
It's
very...
German. It's German engineering. It's
German
very
engineering,
gründlich.
I hope it holds me.
It does. It's German engineering.
That's a quite nice roof rack. And I think I'm gonna steal your solar panels.
GG 2514. And a nice air horn, which is horribly loud. I know what our neighbors think of these horns.
They don't like them at 7 o'clock on Sunday morning.
I think they don't like them at all.
So we have now a nice overview on the plot. So what will this building be?
This is our workshop, garage, shed, man cave, and a bed and breakfast.
Is this the survival track with
Yes,
the
this is
obstacle
our
course?
mud run track. You can go from this wood into the mud on the logs.
So the trailer is now open.
Yeah, it is. Oh, we can just go inside.
Oh, you made extra doors.
Definitely. Bah.
Oh,
It doesn't have the batteries, so the platform doesn't go up and down today. But it works, so it's good.
that's a high security door.
Step into our tiny house.
Tiny storage shed.
So it's now a storage shed, but the bed's gonna be there, and the toilet and shower there, and kitchen and everything. It's gonna be really
It's nice and
cozy,
roomy.
just like you see on YouTube.
And you have enough room on top to also make
Yep.
storage boxes and
It's
things.
high enough for
And you
everything.
can make a raised floor and put water tanks under here.
Yeah. It's an isolated trailer. It's either cooling or heating, I don't know. But you can heat it up a bit.
But it is the best body to have to build something on.
If you want a tiny house and you don't want to
This is
build
not
everything,
tiny. I think you can live in this with 2
It's
people.
2.5 by 7 something or 8 something.
Yeah.
So it's still 20 square meters, so it's tiny house.
Even a little bit bigger than a 20 feet container.
I know. That's why we have it, because it has a decent floor, so it's dry. And all the containers here, the neighbors have containers. We have this one because it's nice and dry. And it doesn't drip wet water in the summer. This trailer has some extras.
Ice cream?
Ice cream! Ice cream!
We don't need more than that. Storage and ice creams.
This is what we actually do. We make plants and we sell the plants. And
Nice.
there's
That's
lots
why
of sold.
you need 15,000 million.
Yep,
cups.
that's why we need lots of little plant holders.
And what kind of plants are these?
These are courgettes, vegetables,
Greeny stuff?
artichokes. It's really nice big plants, and more difficult plants.
Yeah. I think we need to level the Unimog because this wheel.
Level.
Yeah, we're gonna put some wood under the wheel here and
Level.
drive it up because
Level up.
this wheel is a little bit on the low side, and I think then it will level out. Nee, je moet even mijn schoenen aandoen.
Kom, damn it.
Come, let's check inside the box. Because an Unimog is very flexible. Oh wait.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Because the bed in the middle, I think it's higher than the sides. So
Your bed is not level, but the truck is.
sideways.
Sideways, it's... oh no, that's this.
Yeah, the floor here is not
Yeah,
full level.
but the front is level.
Did you know that I put it in 4-wheel drive to drive up here?
Ah, really?
To not embarrass myself.
Oh, look at it. This is mud. This is how we like it.
Power.
Power.
More power.
No.
Here it is. There it is. It doesn't fit. Damn it.
No, 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 no. Above it.
Oh wait. Oh, look at it. It's so blue.
Yes, official color.
And you are now plugged in.
Let's put the battery charger in.
Do you have audio in this truck?
If you sing, we have audio.
Do you want audio? I have the nice speakers in the Mercedes bus. Do you want them?
Yes.
Disco, disco! We make disco.
What kind of brand is it?
Ramsa?
Never heard of Ramsa.
No, you have not heard from Ramsa, but this is a Panasonic speaker system.
Oh, Panasonic.
And it's 160 watts. So it's basically 1 to probably 40 or 80 watts real.
But it's one way. It's
Yeah.
only one speaker inside.
It's fine. It's got a bass reflex tube and a little
All range speaker.
orange speaker.
They are nice and compact, but I still have my speakers that I had in my first car with nice things, but we will try them out.
You can put them in the corners there or in the cabin or whatever you want.
And if I don't use them, you
They'll
will
come
get
back,
them
it's
back.
fine.
So, time to go to bed. And there's a lot of mud here. So, let's be careful to not put the mud here on the floor. And get my shoes off. Okay, that worked. And luckily, I brought some old shoes with me. Because I was already expecting some dirt. So let's see how I'm gonna do this. The first time sleeping in my Unimog, and it's quite chilling in here. It's not that warm. So yeah, but no leaking roof here. I was expecting that the roof here was leaking, but I didn't see any leaks today. But here on the door seals on top leaked a little bit. Also because of there's no like rails above it to prevent water dropping down. So let's build up the bed, and I have this extra air mattress under it to prevent the cold coming from down here into my back. But I'm prepared on a little bit colder weather, because this sleeping bag is not that warm, so I bought an extra bed sheet. So that is probably warm enough. And there's no condensation here on the window, but there's some condensation on the outside. And the battery is full, so my C-Tech is working right. So that is great. So I have enough power for tonight because I'm plugged into the wall. So let's get the extra bed sheeting out. Some extra clothes. I don't need them now. toothbrush. And this is the old bed sheet from my kids' bed. So that is perfectly fine for this bed. I don't have any window blinds right now, but in my workshop I have the metal plates that go in front of my windows, but I didn't bring them with me. I think they are a little bit overkill. So more for heavy off-roading, it's good to protect your windows, but for now it's fine. And also with some light in this shelter I will still sleep. So I have no problems with sleeping with some lights. And I think with this extra bed sheeting it will be warm enough in the night to sleep. And the bed is secured with some straps to the floor, so while driving it won't slide around. So the bed is made. Put a pillow like I have at home, so good sleeping comfort. So let's now see how I'm gonna brush my teeth, because I don't have a sink yet in my Unimog and it's quite cold outside, so I don't want to open the doors too much right now. But here we have my kitchen box, and in there I have this washing bucket. So I think that's perfect to spit out while toothbrushing. And right now I've found out I don't have a place to put trash yet. I need to have a little trash collecting place. But maybe, oh wait, do not drop the cup. Oh wait, I have a plastic bag here. So trash collecting is now solved. That was not too hard. I'm missing my little wooden stool right now. I was thinking, oh, I don't need it, but that would be really nice to sit on and to get off the floor. I of course can also sit on the bed, but for doing like brushing your teeth, the little stool would be perfect. The original sliding lock also works pretty good on the door, so nobody can get in right now. The floor is a little bit on the cold side, but not too cold, so yeah, a carpet would be nice. But it's not necessary right now. I think I will crawl into my bed and play on my tablet a little bit and then go to sleep. Because the bed is ready and it's now 1:30 in the morning and I don't have really a plan for tomorrow. I need to get home in the evening, so I have the whole day to just do what I want. And the Unimog performed great today on the highway. I even hit 95 kilometers an hour, so that's pretty decent. I like that. And my Unimog is on truck license, so 80 is the official limit, so I was already speeding with the Unimog. Yeah, not many people can say that they were speeding with their Unimog. This is pretty nice and not even a cold bed. Good morning. I had a really good night sleeping in Unimog. It didn't rain tonight, but I slept so well. The mattress setup works well. This sleeping bag is a little bit too cold for the temperature in the night. It was, I think, under 10 degrees Celsius. But with the extra bed sheet, it was perfectly fine. So I think I need to get just a better sleeping bag for colder weather. And then it's good. So let's open some windows and have some air running through. But this hole here is always open, and that will be also above my kitchen for fresh air there. And I can open the roof air hatches. So I made breakfast. So I found a very nice place to eat breakfast with a nice view. So yeah, I like this. I enjoy this.
Wilt u er koffie bij?
Ja, kom je dan ook hier zitten?
Ja hoor. Dat is een prima plekje.
The coffee delivery is here.
Coffee delivery. More coffee delivery. Kijk maar. Dit is een stapje toch?
Yes.
Up we go. I'm there.
How is it on the roof?
I made it.
I see a solar panel incoming. Hou je hem
Verder dan dit kom ik niet. Lomp. Lekker. Too big.
Now I think this can work if we make like a frame under it with hinges on that side, so I can
Flip it away.
flip it up
Nice.
and lock it down for when I do tire stuff.
And then take two and make one fold out.
Yeah, or extend the frame.
Yep.
But probably in the beginning one is enough with my small battery. The 1 meter also will fit, like an one big high power panel for in the future. This is how you do it if you are a professional Unimog shelter climber. Look what I stole by Daan.
Oh, a little blue box.
And we have a solar panel, so we're gonna see if it works and then show you the result. Almost 60 volts, 2 panels.
Hooray!
Hooray, hooray. Great. For me it's the first time playing with solar, so this is a good setup to try it out and get a good understanding of what it does, how it works. So I have a Victron Blue Solar Charge Controller MPPT 7515 and then cables to 2 panels. They are in series, so they are now in the off mode, just stacked together. Let's open them up and see how much volt we will have and if the controller will explode. And of course, while testing, there's a cloud for the sun. It's coming back, yes. So let's see how much volt we now have. 57.5 volt. It's now dropping because there's a cloud. 56. So let's measure the battery output. And we have 14.4 volt charge now. And then the load output. Also 14.44. I think I'm gonna expand it with a battery and charge the battery with this setup, and then I understand what solar does, and that makes my life much easier for deciding what I'm gonna do in terms of solar for my Unimog. But right now I'm thinking of one big panel on the top and a charge controller, and that's probably more than enough for what I want to do right now with solar and power. So I added more cables for the car battery, the minus and the plus. It's very safe setup right now, but for testing it's fine. And here I have a 12 volt 60 amp hour car battery, just simple. And here's some super cheap shitty starter cables. So I will use this to connect the car battery to the system. This is not the best setup there is. Maybe some tape will help. Okay, no sparks, no smoke. 12.5 volt. And it's 12.6, so it's coming up. 13.8 here and 12.6 on the battery. So I think the charge cables are not that great. Or I don't know how to measure. Now I have a way better understanding how solar works. So here we have 2 solar panels in series, so you just daisy chain the cables. Then we have 2 cables to here with some connectors to the MPPT in the PV input. Then we have the battery output, and that goes with the jumper cables to the car battery. So it's super simple. Daan, I think your charging cables suck. They are just too light. They have a voltage drop of more than 1 volt, 2 volts or something. So let's try out this $10 HPM set with way heavier clamps.
Let's use some real cables. Those are not starter cables.
They are flying.
These are starter cables.
I think the sun is a little bit away because I have 12.6 volt. Yeah, we have only 50 volt from the solar panels. Behind this dark cloud there was the sun somewhere. So the sun is failing me right now. 13.3 volt. 13.3.
Perfect.
Okay. Then we're gonna measure on the car batteries. 13.3.
Nice.
So almost no loss.
My cables were 1.5 something voltage drop.
Shall we go start the holder with it? Because we have a battery, we have the cables. We can go to the holder and start it. And I can hear the engine. That's wrong.
Are you sure?
Basically a very expensive old lawnmower. Look at it. All the herbs are gone. Chop, chop, chop.
Destruction.
Yes.
Enough playing, time to go